Hello, it's Shane Willis, the Pensacola real estate expert, bringing you today's episode of 5 Minutes in Real Estate. Today's topic is this: home ownership rates rose with this classification of people? Really? Sit back and relax. Enjoy today's episode.
Welcome to the show that takes up no more than 5 minutes of your time, but could help you gain massive real estate knowledge. It's 5 Minutes in Real Estate with best-selling author Shane Willis.
So I was reading some reports this morning, had some census stuff. There's a lot of things that come out towards the beginning of the month. So I do a lot of reading. But one of the things that really struck me was a census report talking about, how purchase prices, home ownership rates continued to rise. But there was one statistic that a whole lot of, it just kind of got overlooked a little bit. But I spotted it, and there was a few other people that spotted it. So there were a couple of reports that kind of were linked to it. And I wanted to kind of bring it up. The classification I was talking about in the intro there was millennials. And if you don't know the definition of millennials right now are about 35 years and younger. That home ownership rate rose a full percent to 35.3% from 34.3% in the second quarter of 2017. That's big. That's big, especially for millennials. The part of the generation that has been, called the renter generation. They're going to be renting all over because they've got a nomadic lifestyle. They like to just move. They're starting to see home ownership rates rise quite a bit. This is coming from the generation that likes to hack everything. They want a quick, easy way to hack a lot. And I say that, because I'm not in that generation. So it's always, blame the next generation. But society's actually come that way. I was talking to someone the other day who's in his 60s, and he was talking about hacking the metabolism and how to speed it up, how you can hack it, how you can do stuff faster. We're all looking for the magic pill. I was kind of chuckling with him because he was there, and then this other guy who was a millennial was there, was basically trying to sell me on how I could take this stuff, hack my metabolism, and get results, 80 times faster by taking this magic pill. I did not go ahead and purchase this because I really do believe that you just got to do the work. You got to do the work if you want to get the results. So I'm continuing on my path as far as weight loss is concerned, as far as health is concerned, of just doing the work. I am seeing the results from the work I'm doing. But it's not a magic pill. It's daily work. It's daily diet. It's daily exercise. And it's concentration on making it happen. So anyways, that generation's a lot about hacking. Hacking does, do a lot of good for us because you can hack how to get your credit score up a little faster. There are some ways you can hack that. Okay, cool. So I understand the philosophy, but that generation is looking to hack everything. Anyways, we're going to go on to talking a little bit about why this matters to us that are not millennials. Okay, first of all, let me give you some statistics about the millennials that are buying properties. Millennials themselves are the most educated generation in the U.S. They are considered one of the most educated. Now, think about this. I've got kids that are millennials, and, they grew up with these iPhones in their hand in middle school. They can learn anything, anytime. But most of them have gone on to college quickly. And the model says home ownership rates increase 3% for those who earn a bachelor's over a high school degree. And if they go on to earn a master's, it increases another 3%. So the more education seems to be a correlation to home ownership rates. Well, the millennial generation is the most educated. We should see increased rates of home ownerships. Another area to look at with the millennials is homes and marriages. They kind of go together. When people are starting to get married, most of the millennials actually pushed off getting married to pursue their education. So they're getting married a little older, but now that's starting to happen. If you're at 35, okay, 34, 33, or in your early 30s, that's when they're starting to get married. Parents buy houses. Of course they do. There's a lot of that nomadic lifestyle slows down a little bit when little Johnny or little Susie shows up, right? So as millennials are starting again to become married have kids, you're going to start seeing more and more home purchases. And of course, wages in the economy have gone up some. So with them going up, we're going to see home ownership, even with the millennials. What does that have anything to do if you're not a millennial? Well, millennials are another generation, like that baby boomer generation, that is going to change statistics in a lot of areas, including real estate. You can't ignore them. They're too big of a generation to ignore. So with these statistics, I feel pretty confident with making the statement, look out, here come the millennials. All right, that's all I got for you today. As always, if you have not subscribed to our email list to get the Census Bureau that I was mentioning here, and to get the other report that I was getting this information from, along with any other graphs that I give on these shows, make sure you get subscribed at 5minutesinrealestate.com. That's 5minutesinrealestate.com. I'll send you a daily email Monday through Friday. Every once in a while, I'll send it on Saturday if we do a Saturday episode. But I promise I'm not going to spam your email with a bunch of stuff. Next, if you have not subscribed over on iTunes or Google Play, make sure you get over there and get subscribed today. And finally, I always ask at the end of the show, if you find value in this episode or any other episode we've given, make sure you share it on social media. I don't ask for payment, but I do ask you to share me. That'll help me out. That's all I got. Thanks for listening. I'll talk to you next time.